Welcome back to Go With Us. April is kicking off with the Sizeable Surprises Event. We've got 3 new shiny Pokemon Go debuts. We've got some great bonuses to take advantage of. You know what to do. Let's help you guys maximize. Ah man, March was so good in Pokemon Go. I must say, one of the most standout months we've had in a long time, especially after that kind of weak December-January period. Shadow Mewtwo this last weekend was an absolute banger. If you guys want to check out why you shouldn't have missed that day, please check out this video up here. Shadow Mewtwo was super fun. Thanks again for everyone to coming out. But now we're going to be talking about when the Sizeable Surprises is going to be happening. It looks like it's going to be happening this Thursday, the 4th of April from 10 a.m. running until Tuesday, the 9th of April at 8 p.m. local time. And during the Sizeable Surprises event, it looks like they've given us 3 bonuses, which I really like. The first bonus is that all trainers are going to have an increased chance at catching XSS Pokemon or XXL Pokemon. A great time to talk about this right now. We haven't had this. I think we've maybe had it once, but I'm going to mention this right now. Guys, there are 2 new Platinum medals that have come into the game. The XXL medal, I just call it that, and the XXS medal, which you need to catch 500 Pokemon. I recently just completed my XXL medal, but my XXS, I still need like 160. If you guys are working towards that level 50, remember, I think to get from 48 to 49, you need 35 Platinum medals. These are some Platinum medals that are a really good time to check off if you have time to do so. The second bonus is that we can get double XP for throwing a throw that's anything better than a nice throw. So for nice, great, and excellent throws, we're gonna get double XP. Just for an example, if you guys throw an excellent throw during this event, you're gonna get 2,000 XP per catch. If you use that on a lucky egg, you're gonna get 4,000 XP per catch. This is a good time to bring this in now. That new Roar of Time feature that came into the game, which pauses items for a certain period of time. Now is the time to do this. If you guys really want XP, pause those timers for as long as you possibly can. Pop those adventure incenses, do what you need to do, catch as many of those spawns as possible. And as we move on to the wild spawns, we're gonna list why this event you could really reel in the XP, so focus on these. And the last bonus is that Wailmer is gonna have a higher chance of being shiny during this event. So if you guys don't have that shiny Wailmer into Wailord line, this is a great time to get it. Now is a good time to move on to those wild spawns. Spawning in the wild, we have Diglett, Mantine, Wailmer, Joltik, Tynamo, Cutiefly, Sotodle, Onix, Snorlax, and now is a good time to mention our first brand new shiny Pokemon Go debut, and that is going to be Wimpod. Wimpod goes into that Golisopod, and wow, that shiny is absolutely fantastic, and it's a brilliant Pokemon to go after in the Go Battle League as well, so Wimpod, a definite target here. Just a quick tip I wanted to attach to those spawns before I move into the raids. Guys, a lot of these spawns, i.e. Wailmer, Diglett, just Snorlax, these are Pokemon that have extremely easy, excellent throws. They've placed this here in the wild on purpose, so again, if we use that Roar of Time and maybe those lucky eggs, you could bank tons of XP. So that is something we wanted to mention. Moving on to raids now. In 1-star raids, we're gonna have Fungus, Clink, Esper, Tadbulb. In 3-star raids, we're gonna have Alolan Exeggutor, Galarian Weezing, Gyarados, and Snorlax. And in 5-star raids, we're gonna have Celesteela and the Southern Hemisphere, and we're gonna have Kartana and the Northern Hemisphere. As you guys will remember, these raid bosses often swap. I think it's like every 6 months they come around. And this is a good time to mention as well that this is the first time we can encounter shiny Kartana or shiny Celesteela for the first time in Pokemon Go. If you guys didn't know, Kartana is an absolute monster of a grass type attacker. It's a pretty glassy Pokemon, but it hits extremely hard. I think it breaks into the top 4 of that grass type attacker list. So definitely a Pokemon to go after as well. Finally, in Mega Raids, we have Mega Charizard X coming back. And remember, Mega Charizard X is a pretty solid fire type attacker, but I think it's a better dragon type attacker. So if you need some Mega Energy, go after that Mega Charizard. In Field Research, we can encounter Onix, Snorlax, Wailmer, Tynamo, Cutiefly, and Wimpod. We're going to mention 2 highlights in that category. Firstly is going to be that Onix for that Mega Steelix, a really good Mega Pokemon. Not necessarily as a raid attacker, but because it hits gets that ground and steel typing, quite a rare type, so it's good to kind of extract that XL candy with that Pokemon. And we would even look at Snorlax, a really good Master League Pokemon. Just on a spicy day, you can run that thing if you like. As usual, during a featured event like this, there's going to be a featured collection challenge where we're probably going to have to catch, evolve some Pokemon to get some extra encounters and some rewards too. And there's also going to be Pokestop showcases returning. A thing that was interesting that featured last week in the game is that all of the showcases featured XXL Pokemon and XXS Pokemon, but in their biggest form that anyone had in their bag. I saw like Lugias, Metagrosses, Guzzlords, the biggest Pokemon that you had in someone's bag, you could enter. And because this event is featured on XXS and XXL Pokemon, I have a feeling that might be returning, but that's just a guess. So in a very quick summary, remember to focus on those XXL and XXS Pokemon because they really help towards those platinum medals. Remember to throw as many excellent throws as you possibly can. Couple that with a War of Time new feature added to the game coming on Dialga. And guys, this event, you could really reel in the XP if you're trying to gain levels in the game. So looks like a pretty boss event. I must say Pokemon Go has been bringing the heat lately. We've got Bagon Community Day this weekend that we're going to be covering in a day or two. Don't miss that. You know what to do. Go with us, and I'll be sure to see you on the next one, baby.